Man's Journey is a short and sweet puzzle adventure game that tells the story of an elderly man looking back on his life and dealing with some of the mistakes that he made. And I was not ready for this journey, Pip.
Oh yeah, this is an emotional game.
Old Man's Journey is available on PC and mobile. It's a visually striking game. The charming art style and cheerful melodies immediately transport you into a whimsical, two-dimensional world.
The art is so beautiful. And did you guys feel like you had just jumped inside a storybook?
Oh, absolutely. A living storybook. All those animations and little interactive objects. Oh, it was so beautiful. The story starts like this. An old man has delivered a letter that jolts him into action. He grabs his backpack, and then it's your job to help him traverse the rolling hills of the European seaside town in which he lives.
To do this, you'll need to tap on the screen to place a marker on the ground for him to amble over to. But that's not enough. To guide him through, you'll also need to move and position the world itself.
I liked the layered background effect, and I've never quite played a game like this. In each scene, there'll be faraway peaks and super close-up objects that combine to create a real sense of depth. Pip, what did you think of the controls?
Well, once I figured out that I could pull the layers up and down with my finger, the gameplay came actually really naturally. I really enjoyed tapping on quirky objects and adorable animals that I found along the way to see how they would react.
Yeah, it really works well on the touchscreen. I played on PC and that was a little more fiddly, but still good. I also like that there's no text or dialogue in this game.
Affirmative. The story is told without words, which makes it easy for anyone to understand.
It's not an overly long game, but it will stay with you. I was thinking about this for days after I finished playing.
Yeah, me too, but I also thought that it was good that the puzzles weren't overly complicated. You will need to do some problem solving and forward thinking in places to help the old man along, such as herding sheep out of the way, avoiding waterfalls, and guiding stone wheels into brick walls.
Oh, the sheep will not get out of my way. Stupid sheep, I'm trying to walk here. I would have liked a little bit more challenge in this game, rather than just moving platforms around, just a little bit more.
Yeah, but that being said, I really did like the way that they mixed up the modes of transport. At one point, I was given control of a boat, and later I needed to use some quick thinking to keep a train traveling at top speed.
As you progress through the levels, you'll witness flashbacks to the old man's past, which have a dreamlike quality and provide clues as to where he's going and why.
The atmosphere of this game gets progressively darker too, and this adds some variation to the levels. The colours grow gloomy, sunshine is replaced by storm clouds, and the music turns ominous.
There were certain points in this game that I felt so bad for the old man that I just wanted to reach inside my screen and give him a big old hug.
Oh, me too. It's clear he's burdened by some of his past decisions and choices, which is something we can all relate to.
Yeah, dude. Like this morning, I ate an entire packet of biscuits, and now I definitely regret that.
That's where my biscuits went.
Biscuit theft alert! Activating security measures!
No, Darren, it's okay. I would have just eaten those biscuits myself and then regretted it. Pip did me a favour.
Oh, okay. Final thoughts?
Well, the gameplay may be simple, but the story isn't. It's deep and emotional, and I just love the way this was put together. So I'm giving it 4 out of 5 rubber chickens.
The flowing narrative experience in this game really stunned me, and I loved escaping to this beautiful little world. Now, the game is a little bit short, but the ending will stay with you for days. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 rubber chicionos as well.